duo.
Yo,
finally.
what is up, bro?
Dude, mine. Hold on, let me mute everything. Sorry, I'm on. They're gonna hear that.
Are Twitch too?
Yeah.
I saw your notification go live on Twitch, man.
Hey, there we go, dude. I have to start prepping the Twitch. Twitch's got a pretty good community though. I won't lie. But perfect timing to bring you in tonight because I made just a heated video on XRP.
Really?
Yeah, I was just like, I don't know, just venting a little bit on everybody trashing on Ripple. I was like, they hit their quarterly earnings every single quarter. They're bringing on partnerships. I was like, this company does everything right, but everybody trashes on it. I'm just like, so
Man,
I did a little.
It's the most bullied coin, man. It is really a bullied coin. Like,
for no reason too. Like people just hop on this bandwagon and go, the tech is trash. And then the Swift, I made it because I was regarding the Swift and everybody, that's like all my DMs are right now. Swift's going to take over XRP. It's starting to get a little heated again. And I'm like, they still work with the regular banking system. I mean, they're switching off carbon emissions and whatnot, but more energy consumption, highly centralized. I was like, it changes nothing. It really changes nothing. There's going to be competitors, but, you know, XRP is going to do, Ripple, is going to do just fine.
Did you see, I think today it was floating around Brad Garlinghouse's tweet about the Swift GPI. Have you seen that tweet?
No, he tweeted about. I have the GPI literally on my screen right now, but I did not look at his. I gotta go look at this.
It's an old tweet, and he said Swift GPI is like putting a Ferrari shell on a Model T engine. It's a cosmetic upgrade on old infrastructure. And then he says messaging is still not tied to settlement. It's directional and can't solve for liquidity. So that's his.
What?
That's what I've been showing.
No, I didn't even. I gotta find this right now. So yes, make Swift CEO apologize to world. No, that's. Didn't even know he did that.
You gotta.
Can you link it to me on Telegram?
Yeah, I mean, I just have it on Google right here. Hold on.
Oh,
hold on. Just type in on Google Brad Garlinghouse Swift Go and see it. I found it in a reference tweet.
I found it. This is from 2018.
Yeah. It's an old one.
This just brings my point to even like in the video. I was like, I kind of cover how Swift and all these banks have been like they've been working on that ISO 20022 standard since 2004. Ripple wasn't even created, and then I was like, Ripple's on that management group, and they're the first one to introduce distributed ledger technology. So I was like, they've been working week by week with these people. It's not like they just weren't assuming they were going to build their own blockchains. I'm like,
yeah, dude, this is refreshing to have an XRP supporter on because like. I feel something brewing for XRP right now, actually. Like a couple weeks ago, I wasn't feeling nothing, but right now, I think settlement is like, honestly,
it's getting cool. I still just like don't get my hopes up. I'm like, I still think like it will be in the coming months, but honestly, I'm kind of like sweating, just waiting to see what William Hinman comes out of this deposition with just his thoughts on Ethereum. Like, is it a security or is it not? Because if it's not, then we're kind of smooth sailing with fair notice.
Yeah. And did he the fifth? Did he just say nothing? Because the whole thing was like,
did he
okay,
plead the fifth?
Yeah, that was the whole thing. Like we thought he might just say nothing, and then that would prove that he's guilty, though, because he doesn't want to talk about it. Right? It's a reverse effect if you just plead the fifth on something like.
They could come out and say it can hurt his reputation. I know their lawyers are trying to pull that one really hard, just saying they don't want people to be scared to run for his position. I was like, that just sounds burnt. And like,
yeah.
Oh, that was awful, man. But we're weeks away, man.
It does make sense though, because like, I don't know if you've seen it, but there's like people take Jay Clayton's photo and like draw devil things on it and death threats and all this craziness. So running or being part of the SEC is not fun right now for sure. Like
no,
Gary Gensler,
none of it either.
Too.
Like the Federal Reserve right now, like they're getting pretty hit. They're getting hit hard too. I'm just like Jerome Powell's getting clown emotes and everything now, or like the money machine printers. I'm like that poor guy. Like that is such a brutal job to have. Like,
oh, it's a war right now. Like change is going to happen right now. Like shit is crazy.
Someone actually just said to ask you about the cyber attack, which you you put out that Biden. I watched that live. But that is something that is that's the next war we go into is like you know, our president came out and said it, guys. It's going to be a very cyber war between tech companies.
But dude, the scariest part of that Joe Biden video was basically that he's saying that we're going to get into a physical war because of a cyber attack. He said shooting war. That's the words he used, shooting war. And
just an FYI, let's use blueberry and raspberry when we're talking about.
Okay, yeah.
Just so we don't get banned.
Okay. Yeah. So blueberry said that. Damn, that's hilarious. He said that we would get into a shooting war as a result of a cyber attack. So what he's basically saying is that someone's going to cyber attack us, and then it's going to turn into a physical war. Now, this is not what the World Economic Forum said. They just said that we're going to have not a physical war because we don't want it. Like,
there won't be. It's going to be tech.
Yeah, but he's saying like basically he's saying if that happened to us, that he's going the physical route, which is not good. Like instead of fighting, cyber,
he said when he said the raspberry term, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, which was very, very interesting when that came into like just with how he rolled it out. But I think the cyber attack, because this has been something I've been seeing around, like you found that private video, which was from a while back, but I had never seen that. But that like kind of just brings out, I mean, then we saw in the news with obviously China and US kind of bickering on if they hacked Microsoft, if not. And then China released like the CIA's forum of how many times they've been hacked. So it's just something that is definitely coming. And someone said, I don't believe in it. And that's not what I said in my previous video. I said, I don't believe to fear in it because a lot of people are using it as an excuse not to invest, which I just look at it as if this happens, we're going to have a lot more to worry about than our money. It's going to be a big deal.
100%. People ask me like ways to prepare and things. I'm like, dude, do you know what would go? Like, this is bigger than just. It's such a big thing that if that happens, it's like everyone's basically affected. But there's nothing to fear or worry, in my opinion. It seems like, nothing to fear or worry.
And a lot of these projects, like, you know, even Cardano, you know, like they've had like Charles Hoskins. I haven't seen like David Schwartz or everybody really talk about it too much because it's just not a topic. But about like quantum computers and potential cyber attacks, a lot of these blockchains are going to be they're proof for that. They're like implementing their system, so they're safer than your regular financial monetary system or bank are using, your local Wells Fargo. These things get hacked on a day-to-day basis. They just have FDIC, insurance, so you're getting paid back. But you know, again, that's where it's just like it's FUD. You can't predict like a Peter Schiff. I know you're probably familiar. It's just always predicting the next market crash and how we should always put our money into gold. And it's like he's been predicting that for 10 years, like since 2008. It's like, is that another 10 years from now? I can't, you know.
Yeah, but it is scary that like two parties warned us. Like,
yeah, that's like, pretty bad.
It's weird, but the crypto effect, like the effect it would have on crypto would be I don't know. I just actually like recently posted, like today, a couple hours ago, posted a expanded thoughts on this. It has a pretty crazy opinion in there that's like pretty out there, but it makes a lot of sense.
Is it like just like idea, like speculation? Is that what you're saying?
Complete. It's like a complete theory. Like,
are you allowed to say it on live or is it?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
it's just very like not bullish. It's
That's
not good for crypto at all. In fact, it actually gets rid of crypto. But I'll say it's basically like, so how many cryptos we have? 11,000 cryptos, right? And DeFi is like a Mike Tyson right hook to government, to everything. DeFi is like unstoppable. How can you stop decentralized things? You know, like the whole thing with Bitcoin, the more you try to stop it, it gives it a better reason to be there, right? And it actually proves its use case. So they're probably scrambling like, oh my goodness, we've just let this get to 11,000 of these things. It's spread like crazy, right? How do we stop this? Because it's a threat to our system. They keep coming out and saying that this is a threat. This is a threat to everything. So I was thinking, how are they going to stop this? You can't sue everyone. You can't even get rid of all of them. So it's either forever going to be there, or you launch a cyber attack on your own country, which ends up in wiping those all out. And then they basically created the problem with that, right? The problem was a cyber attack, which wiped out all of them, and the banking system probably, and just killed the economy. And then they give the solution, which is going to be their little CBDC unhackable system. And and the people, like the masses, will be like, oh wow, you have the new system. It's unhackable. This will never happen again with this system. And they'll be willing to go into it. So see, that's pretty crazy, right? Because it wipes out the entire space because they need to clean
I feel
up.
like that's something that's like, what's sad is that there's a world where that happens. I just like, to me, you know, as an investor, like that definitely, you know, that's something that's very like Biden or Blueberry came out today and said it, you know. I just like, I feel like I'd be worrying, like it'd be like Hunger Games status at Walmart to try to get food kind of deal. Like I was like, you know, I couldn't even fathom that, which is where it comes down to. So that's where I just like I still dollar cost average. I just don't stop. I mean, I actually didn't even live up to it because I was like, say, I'm going to start dollar cost averaging into Quant. You know, and this is exactly what happens, you know. And so this could be 3-5 years from now. People are worried about the debt ceiling, bank collateral. And it's like the feds can come out, print more money. They can prolong this for that much longer. They've been doing it for the last decade. So it's like, let's hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah,
you know?
Dude. Yeah, the quant. I mean, this shit it's crazy. It's craziness. Like it's a train that's been going.
It's the only project just defying Bitcoin. And don't you dare hex people in my chat start coming in here. It's the only real project that has, you know, $132 right now on CMC, dude. It hit one like 60, I think, on here today though.
Yeah, it had a wick to 170 on Coinbase too, which is like that's 211. Which I don't watch the prices in Canadian, even though I'm here. I just stick with the US, so it's all normal. But it is a good surprise when I go to my portfolio and I change the currency from USD to Canadian, and I've got like 1.5 times the money. I'm like, whoa!
You're like
how I'm doing? Like,
maybe I should do that. I'll feel a little bit better. I'll skip the dip. That's what we'll do, and you know, I'll just down 50%, not in Canadian. Yeah, no, dude, this thing's been completely defying Bitcoin. Like it's not even. Yeah. I don't understand. I really don't.
Dude,
it's
overlay the Bitcoin chart on it. I think you can do that on TradingView. It's pretty crazy. I think you can
on right now.
It's like, bro, what is going on? And
compare Bitcoin.
Crazy thing is that it has a similar supply to Bitcoin. It actually has less. It's actually more scarce.
Dude, it looks like the exchange net flows when like it's just opposite of that is wow. Dude, how did you come across Quant?
Man, it's another one of those blur ones where I can't actually remember the first time it
just happened.
it just, yeah, it was, I can't even remember. There's no memory of me coming across it for the first time. But
That
it
took
was,
so long to hop in, man. I luckily got on an alliance block. I bought in at like 23 on this dip a little bit, and then 37. I think that's going to perform well. But Quant, dude, they're building now, what is it, a Cbdc in Latin America? Like,
yeah, the American dollar.
like
So,
with and they're partnered with the World Economic Forum. I'm just,
it's the, I don't know. I'm holding till big money, man. I have very big conviction towards Quant. Like, it is my favorite coin right now, especially with how it's performing. Like, massive gains. Just got the Binance listing too.
it's, my gosh, man. Yeah, that's what a lot got listed yesterday. That's why I'm seeing Clover in my chats now. Everybody, like, what do you think of Clover? Like, I have no idea, man. This came out of left field. Like,
I was actually thinking for a while ago, people asking me about it, but I never looked at it. Never looked at it.
It was just, I don't know. Like, whenever I hear like a plant and then finance or then like a dog and like it's immediate. Like I haven't. There's so many meme coins. Like it was just like I figured just the sounding of it. I was like, oh, Lucky Finance. It just sounds like a like. Yep. No offense to them. I was just
the credibility is automatically taken
just a step down. You know, like safe. What's Quant? What's Quant? Like like that's just quantum physics or like it just sounds. Yeah, yep. It's sad. That's what that has to come down to. But we got hit with some projects, man. Oh my goodness. Husky Moon Fart Coin.
Bro, it's they just throw words. It's like they use like a generator, like shitcoin name gen something.
And it got worse. It went from like dogs to literally like scam. Like I don't know, man. I don't know. We're doing something wrong. That's what I learned from that.
I like how it's on the Binance Smart Chain instead of Ethereum because it just can't happen on Ethereum yet. They need to upgrade, right? Like you can't be trading these little shit coins with like $10 fees and different things. So basically Binance Smart Chain enabled that. And I like how the scams and stuff are being ran on there instead of ETH. But just because I'm a fan of ETH, so.
Yeah, I hold it. That's my largest holding. So I do talk about Bitcoin all the time, but I don't have much of Bitcoin. I just get that from my referral links virtually. I just think Bitcoin's going to have an insane, I think layer 2 solutions on Bitcoin, when they come, they're being developed. Those are going to hit hard. That's Stacks. So.
You know about Stacks?
Stacks has already been hitting it hard. That was actually talked about you that not too long ago because I heard you say you were like into it a while back. But I think did you exit the position completely?
Yes, I was sponsored by them.
Really?
Yeah.
They're up from 64. They're up to $1.20. Yeah, they're doing. But they even had a major run. But Stacks, I think. I mean, then you have Lightning Network. You can't purchase or anything. But there's another DeFi one being built. I don't know if chat wants to remind me what it was, but virtually that's why I've been stacking Polkadot because like they have that bridge network. So that's my bet right now is that they're gonna get both ETH and then Bitcoin if it hits.
What happened to the whole Taproot thing? Do you know? Like, have you been tracking that?
Taproot was security and I think it had a little bit of scalability, but it was mainly for security to bring it up. I'm gonna be honest with you. I sat down with at Bitcoin Miami and we had a giant conversation about Taproot. I slept on it, man. I couldn't even. I had to go look at it again. It exactly did. It's just like,
the big stuff, man. My ears perk up when it's XRP, but when it's Bitcoin,
it's the same thing. I was like, it wasn't like a major. Let me pull it up actually because it wasn't even anything crazy.
What happened to Blockchain Boy? I think he just got banned for a week, folks. Which is
he can post, but he can't stream.
He can post, but he can't stream. Wow, man, it's cracking down, bro. Somebody said, "Is Quant the new ICP?"
No.
Hopefully, price.
No.
No.
No, that's completely two different projects that have completely two different use cases.
Yep. There is no competitor to Quant. There is nothing that's over Ledger technology. It's the only thing, and there's other interoperability projects, but nothing like Quant on the market.
So the Taproot virtually brought more interoperability for smart contracts and security is what it did.
Okay.
And that's why they pumped it up at Bitcoin Miami when they were like Lightning Network, and then nothing happened, and everybody just trashed on El Salvador because people are people.
Bro, do I like with an HBAR? I mean, dude, there's no ranking among these. Like, I really there's like a basket. It's like an ETF of these that I'm in.
Yeah.
And it's like,
that's all I talk. What's your favorite project? I can't. There's every single one's different. They all have different causes. You're like,
yeah.
That's virtually impossible. I do want ETFs to launch though, so that way like people can just like if they want to get into smart contracts, it'll be an entire smart contract ETF or and then like you can do like Quant, IOTA, Algo, XRP, XLM. That would be. I can't wait, man. ETFs are so much money is about to flood into this space, and people don't even know it.
Y'all think 1.5 trillion is a lot? No, I think we're going like 30.
I think
90 trillion.
In 5 to 10 years, there's going to be so much. I think as soon as an ETF launches, that opens up asset managers like BlackRock, Vanguard, your large ones that, tens of trillions of dollars immediately will be available to us. And then it's also going to make like companies like Robinhood and virtually all these apps actually lower the cost on like with your accessibility to Bitcoin, because they'll charge like 0.03% when it comes to they'll diminish the cost of purchasing. So it's just going to bring so much traffic and money in. I can't wait, man.
I'm even a big fan of one of my ideas, which is like the whole stock market being connected to the blockchain directly, like almost on it. Like I know on Hashgraph, you can actually build a whole stock market on Hashgraph, and it will work perfectly and even faster settlement than normal stock markets. It's just better. So I'm even a big fan of all of that coming onto that. And then you have Jay Clayton saying that all assets will be tokenized.
Which is funny coming from Jay Clayton. But virtually, like, that will make it 24/7 too, wouldn't it? That's the idea of the stock market. It'll be 24/7 if it's completely tokenized and virtual.
Yeah. Yeah. Why aren't we allowed to trade? Like, that's like dumb. Like crypto is
private companies after hours is what it is. Right? Yeah. It's takes the little players like us. That's who it affects, and that's where it's coming from. So
yeah, all capital markets are about to be revolutionized. Like even INX is trying to do that. But
yeah, people won't invest in crypto. It's literally. I know you say this all the time. It's a transfer of generational. It's the transfer of wealth from our traditional monetary system over to this. We don't even know what's going to look like. Like what's in 5 years from now. Like imagine we don't even have an app yet. I saw your video today on Black Folio, which was really funny. So I was like, dude, that is actually really sad. Mine still says Black Folio FTX. Yours is completely changed. I didn't get that update, which is weird. But like one day, dude, we're gonna have an app where you can store your crypto. It's non-custodial. It's an open order book. Pokedex is doing this, but and they still got a long ways to go. But you'll be able to trade everything in one place, any crypto. That will blow my mind. Like I know you do too. How many apps do you have?
I know. I was gonna make a video saying stitch this and give me like a tour of your crypto apps. Like how many do you have? My shit is filled up. My phone is filled.
I have it color coordinated just to make it look nicer. Because there's like 4 pages. And that doesn't even include us. We have our crypto news apps. We have you have your I've downloaded like 10 to so many wallets just for, from 1 inch to, exhumed. Like there's so many different wallets. It hurts. It's crazy. Oh, Lucas is here. Wait, he's on his personal account. Are you banned right now, Lucas?
He did a at everyone in Crypto Night Discord. And
let me see.
Personal. So
I told you, Lucas, it's because you shilled iPad.
Somebody said, did I just drink a bucket of ketchup? This is my water bottle, bro. And it's not fire.
He got banned from a video he posted in May.
Oh, that's terrible, dude.
Dude, I hope TikTok reaches back out to me, dude. I got access to an email with someone. I can't say the name on here, but someone reached out to me and gave me an email to someone there. I'm trying to get us on Crypto Night to hopefully, I don't know what we can do, but work with their team to fix these policies. Because I mean, I understand there's poo coins, man. People out here shilling, but like we're out here actually giving educational purposes and keeping up with crypto news. Like I don't know if it's something we should verify for, but they should have something. No platform does it. No platform. I mean, BitBoy got banned last night for a moment, but that is, people's up to each their own on that. But something's got to change. Something's got to change. So hopefully, cross our fingers.
Yeah, I hope they take action on that because it's terrible stuff. I don't like the BitBoy thing. Just put a stab in my heart, man. Like that's thousands of hours and multiple employees behind this, 1 million subscribers, years of work, just switch, boom, terminated. When I saw that, I was on live stream. Like for this past week, I've got on live and just crazy shit has happened. Like the short squeeze pump, it was like I caught my live reaction to that. BitBoy terminated. I was freaking out on live. So it was.
You're like, oh, we're done. We're going down. He's out. We're out.
Yo, there's gonna be so much intense moments. Like, can you think in your head, like when XRP's pumping past all-time high, dude, we're not sleeping. We're not sleeping.
Dude, the moment they win the lawsuit, I don't think we're sleeping for a week. I am live streaming 24/7. Just we're celebrating.
I just extrapolate in my mind, like, dude, the road we're about to be on, or we're on right now, but where it's gonna go is insane.
Dude, they win the lawsuit, regulations come. My biggest day is gonna be an ETF because the moment that happens, day after day and quarterly earning reports after quarterly earning reports, we're gonna be sitting live on stream saying Apple's now buying into Bitcoin. Like Facebook's buying into Bitcoin, Walmart's buying. Like just every day, just a new massive retailer.
Yeah.
Like dude, I can't even. And people are still scared of the market. They're like, I'm like, don't invest for this for right now. Look at the 3 to 5 year picture. That's not that hard. That is 3 to 5 years. I guess we're 20. Yeah. You're younger than me, but if anyone's been in stocks, it's like you get 6% a year in an ETF if you're lucky. Like, whoopee, man. Bitcoin's only got a 13x. That's trash. Like, what?
Bro, imagine taking that for granted, bro. Like, we're.
Dude, your savings account at your bank gives you negative interest. Like, how are you guys? I don't know. That's
like I'm out here complaining about Bitcoin. Like I always say, like, why would I invest in Bitcoin? Because I'm only gonna 4x my money. That's 4x.
I do the same thing. I do it too. But like in reality, all these billionaires that have been investing, like for example, Elon Musk with Tesla, dude, like he's got to feel so like if Bitcoin goes to 64K, he will make more off crypto than his entire life of investing into stocks year by year. A tenfold, 100-fold. I don't even know a lot of money, right? And people don't even realize that. They're just like, oh, Bitcoin's, it's down 50% in the last few months. It's going to zero. Like, it's up, what, 22,000, like 222,000% over the last decade.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Infinity Pad is an unlimited supply of female pads. What are you saying, man? Jeffrey. Wild in the comments.
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey, bro.
Jeffrey, what is wrong?
Bro.
The good old Jeffrey. That was a good. Guys, iPad is a very good project, and people are trashing on it for no reason. You guys don't even know what the project is. I've seen a lot of heat. But guys, it's literally what DAOmaker does as a launch pad for the Binance Smart Chain. It's going to literally filter the shit projects out. That's what it is. Yes, Glenn, what we're doing is not financial advice. No, we're just talking. We have not stood up here and said invest in something at all. You got any questions on your end?
What is his opinion on HBAR? You're definitely an HBAR holder, right?
Yeah. HBAR. I mean, it's almost a script at this point. I feel like when people ask us these questions, it's like, I go, my response to HBAR is I look at it a lot different than, the majority of the holders, because it works as a like democracy almost. It's a governance council of 39 members. It's in beta. They just had Chainlink come on as like the 15th. But virtually, it's really cool how they come in. If a company like Google, IBM, Boeing Airlines, when they come in, they actually become part of a Hedera, an LLC into the company. And virtually every single 2 years, that council group for Hedera votes in and out these companies. And they can only be in for 6 years. So every 6 years, that's the maximum amount, a new high-tech company has to come into the space and give their own ideas about the project. People don't like that because it comes down centralized. But to how they're building the ecosystem as kind of like an enterprise blockchain, it is highly sophisticated. And the throughput on their platform is insanity. 10,000 transactions per second, everything in that ecosystem. Now, you do see your developers and the tech guys that are like, well, outside of that platform, it's like if you want to send it out, it's like 15 transactions per second. That's not the point of the system. It's like meant to actually build and integrate smart cities and tokenize enterprises and build CBDCs and stablecoins. So I hold a good amount because just look at the partners, the backing, and who's running it. You can go on LinkedIn and all these people have the biggest, like, for example, their CEO was like, I forgot if it's a CEO, the CTO, I think it's a CEO, but was like a general for like the US Navy or whatever. So it's like they have a lot of corporation and background, and I just really have faith in that company within 3 to 5 years. That's a long-term hold for me.
That's a great rundown of it. Somebody said in the comments, I'm going to start making a platform just for crypto talk and won't ban anyone. If you can do that, I would love that. And somebody
So guys, seriously, like there's a couple. The reason why we don't switch, you got to think about the viewership though, the exposure. So like, for example, Mason and I, let's go crypto night now. But we're trying to actually build and innovate like an actual educational platform and, teach people about what blockchain is, what a digital currency, and go one step further. The problem is like switching over to Twitch. It doesn't have the billions of users like TikTok does and the exposure like it does. So I see a couple of the comments, and that's why we just don't switch.
Yeah, nobody's watching on those platforms. If they had the viewers, we would be over there. But TikTok is it was a very good opportunity that I personally saw to gain a crypto audience and really make some changes and help some people get into this. So that's why I took that opportunity. You guys know that videos go crazy viral on TikTok. It's like the best platform for gaining.
Yeah, the growth here has been exponential. I mean, I saw it a little bit after you guys, but like it was like, I saw it too. I was like, these guys are killing it. I was like, and then there's like 4 people that knew what they're talking about, and I saw everything else. Like, I'm gonna try to hop in on this. And the rest is history, man. 5 months, 6 months. How long you been doing this since? You said January? Maybe a little bit before that.
Yeah, crypto YouTube I've been doing since September 2020.
Okay.
Or maybe, September 2020. Yeah. I've started on crypto YouTube before TikTok, basically. And then I transitioned my entire TikTok that I did have. I got up to like 30K followers not doing crypto. and then I just transitioned fully crypto, and now we're sitting here at 400, whatever. I don't even care about the numbers anymore. It's like the game, essentially the game on TikTok is done. Like, we just played an entire football game, and it has end, and now we're all like chilling. Like, we're getting banned left and right. I don't even care about views anymore. I'm not gonna try and get viral videos. It's like I want to spend more time on Discord platforms, the Crypto Night Discord, the YouTube, Twitch, all of the bigger. It's time to like move on, but I'm still gonna be here forever until
we're cut. Yeah, no, I feel it. I feel it. And we're all, like, I wish we could tell people what's, guys, if you're not in the Crypto Night Discord, guys, go check it out. That is going to be our Discord. Absolutely amazing. If you guys want to learn about crypto, be a part of events. We got some exciting events coming out. We had like 500 people show up to the Jack Dorsey. We blew Discord's numbers. Like, they couldn't even process how much people we had in the Discord. That was insanity. I've never seen that before. But yeah, make sure you guys go check that out.
Definitely. Link is in my bio too. The top one. I think it's the top one. Maybe I put my YouTube there, but it's there. Second link. Go join.
Yeah, go follow both, Yeah. Yeah. You're finally banned off YouTube, no?
No, it's August 6th. I'm counting down the days, man. August 6th, I got how much? 8 days left? Man. I've been sitting here like counting down 90 days because I was just getting so amazing on YouTube live streams. Like, I was doing them morning. Like, I would just wake up, come downstairs, and do a 30-minute. Like, I don't know if you know Cryptos R Us on YouTube.
Dude, I love Cryptos R Us. I am George. We are George, man.
How he does it, that's how I was kind of doing it, just hopping on. But it was getting real good. And of course,
need to do it. I need to learn. I need to get Photoshop. Like, my thumbnails are like, I'll pay someone to go fix them afterwards, but like, I don't have Photoshop anymore. I used to in college, but I haven't paid for it yet.
Oh yeah, I was always using a cracked version of Photoshop and all the Adobe stuff, but now I finally
do it.
Yeah, I'm pretty much a master at Photoshop because not like pure graphic design, but like I can make anything I need and make it look good. Just because I've been using Photoshop throughout my whole 4 years on internet business, so just learned it. It's also
I can do it. I'm in media production, so that's like what I like. I've actually done some pretty big products for it, but just like I don't have it because I was in school and I got it for free. And then my classes ended because of COVID and they cut them. And I was like, dude, like, you can just give them to me for the summer. Like, damn.
Dude, Photoshop is one of the most best skills you could ever learn right now because graphic designers are getting paid, man. NFTs. You saw Beeple sell an NFT for $69 million. Like, how crazy is that? Graphic designers
even like kids, like I have like cause I've been part of esports for like a long time. And like some of these kids, I would pay them like $50 like a week, just be like, hey, go do my thumbnails, like I don't have the time, like these kids, if you really want to, if you guys are watching, you guys are like under, or just have nothing to do, you guys can do thumbnails for, just go on Twitch and just go hit up every single person, just DM them, be like, hey, I'll do your thumbnails for $20 a week, and go get like 20 clients. Like, you're stacking in some cash as a kid. That does not take that long.
The key is to learn that skill first. If you can master Photoshop, you can use that your entire life for income, right? I have many of these skills, like video editing, just basic stuff. This is applicable to the rest of your life. And we know that the next 100 years is going to be all of the digital space. So you're going to thrive if you have digital skills.
It's like, it's seriously, I found my thing was like this whole last year, because like COVID obviously hit me hard with like jobs. I was doing sales and like just that didn't work. But I bought a drone and then I started going back to media production. Did I just go stand on the beach for like 2 hours, just flying my drone? And not even 2 hours, about an hour because of my battery life. And I'd get like 5 to 10 business cards, like just because drones, like they're just innovative. Nobody really knows how to use drones yet, and nobody. Like, are they too scared to fly them? It's too much for, like, I'm sorry, boomers in the chat, but sometimes they just don't want to like learn the tech. So like I would just get, anywhere from 40, 50, 60 years old. These people would be just walk up to me, card, here's your real estate, here's, auto detail. I'm like, you can charge like a ton of money. I'm like, it paid itself back in 2 jobs. I was like, and they took like 8 hours total, It's like, it's crazy nowadays, dude. Photoshop, anything media, you can really make a difference.
That's an interesting way to look at a drone too. Like it truly is an investment that can bring you money whenever you want. You can go, like you just said, to the beach and find somebody. Like you were just getting them come to you. You can actually just go and find them too. And you can have that drone money for the rest of your life.
Literally, I was in Catalina last weekend. I was flying off a sailboat, and I got a client from San Diego now that wants me to do their boat for them. So they're gonna take me out on their sailboat and then just swarm around it. A couple $100. I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll go drink for a couple. Like easy, man. And it's not hard footage. I'm like, just don't drop it in the water. I don't wanna. That does suck.
Somebody asking, what is your favorite coin?
Mine?
Yeah.
Like you said, man, basket.
Basket of them.
Right now, honestly, I'm really falling in love with Alliance Block a lot, but Polkadot's pretty far up there. XRP, of course, obviously you see me make heated videos because it's like my child. And then I can just go on. I can go about VeChain. I can go about, all these projects I like look and heavily invest hours into, like tens, if not hundreds of hours into. So I don't know. I feel like you could say Quant right now just because it's your prosperous child, but I'm sure you have quite a few.
Yeah. Somebody said also, do you have a favorite small cap? I actually do have a small cap that is my favorite right now. Once again, big discretion or disclaimer, don't go chasing small caps unless you know what you're doing and don't get wrecked. But Vector Space AI, VXV is absolutely insane. Supply is 50 million. So this is a big hidden gem. I have not talked about it really anywhere except YouTube, but that is my favorite small cap. Right. And pumping,
man.
It's pumping too. This one will be like, I'm scared to say it, but I will say it. It's a quant one, man. You can catch this one pretty early, and I'm going to catch it pretty early. If you look into it, it's all about AI and machine learning and how AI relates to language. It's very crazy. So that's my.
I had someone make me pull this up the other day, and I was like, I just saw Microsoft, S&P Global. I was like, holy smokes. Yeah, I'll have to leave this one up and actually read it now. But yeah, that's crazy. Are you already in this project, or are you personally just still? You're okay. Gotcha.
I've been in it. I have been in it. Yeah. But what is your favorite small cap, or do you have?
Let me pull them up honestly because I got quite a few.
It was VXV, by the way, if you didn't hear it. Don't go chasing shit. I'm not telling you to buy that. I'm telling you to research it.
So for me, there's a few that I have. I mean, I'd say Alliance Block is still very, very, very early. It's not like ultra small market cap or anything, but Pokedex is going to be the smallest market cap that I'm really into. They launched back in April. And virtually they're that non-custodial one-stop shop. You're going to, again, guys, not financial advice. This is just education on the project. Let's be clear here on this Raspberry. But virtually it's decentralized, non-custodial. It's an order book. You can buy, sell, and trade. And it's a highly secure app. So you can have all your crypto in one place. And that's like what I was mentioning. In 3 to 5 years, we're not going to have 20 different projects. It's all going to be funneled through one aggregator. And that's exactly what this project does. And they're launching as a parachain slot auction on Polkadot. And then again, like I mentioned, I've been stacking Polkadot because I think Polkadot, even though it's got a high market cap, with Bitcoin now allowing with Taproot and smart contracts and more layer 2 solutions and being bridged to Ethereum, it's going to be a developer's paradise. And that's what I look at. So,
damn, you convinced me.
Yes, I've been that one I've been watching for a while. I'd like I would love to interview someone on the project. Gavin Wood definitely never would, but
Wait, Gavin Wood? I've heard that name.
he's a co-founder of Ethereum. He created Solidity, which is what Ethereum uses, and then he left the project and he launched Kusama and Polkadot, and then Kusama is the test net to Polkadot. So everything that's happening on Kusama right now is just in a test phase, and as soon as it proves the work, it switches over and utilizes on Polkadot.
So what do you think about? I don't know if you paid attention to the Flare and Songbird thing. Did you look in?
Yeah. Same exact thing.
Yeah, but what do you think? Like, why did they do this? Like, what do you think?
Same reason why Gavin Wood did with Polkadot. It's because they can test things that much quicker and implement solutions and find errors in the program as developers build on the project. So it's very volatile, whatever it is. There's going to be kinks, and then they have incentives. So I think if you're built on Kusama, you can get incentives for the parachains launching on Polkadot and whatnot on the back end and the partnership. So Songbird, same thing. I think Flare's, I know you're in the same boat. They've been saying they've been going to launch forever, and they were just running into too many key issues. So finally they're like, you know what? We need more help. We need developers to come in and utilize this. And, so now we get an extra airdrop and,
All right, bro. I'm about to get off here. I think I'm gonna go live on my Instagram. But it was dope conversation. 2 XRP people. Make sure you follow Joshua Jake. You could click his name over there.
Vice versa.
Great content. Thanks, over both part of Crypto Night as well. Thank you for the hearts, Holy Crystal Batman. And yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Let's go.
Peace out, brother. Dude, we'll talk soon. Great combo.
All right, that was Joshua Jake, man. He is a part of Crypto Night. See, this is what I'm saying. We're holding it down for the XRP people. You saw he was on his shit, dude. Joshua knows his shit in terms of the XRP game, man. He knows. So that's why we're holding it down. And Weatherman knows the HBAR side, and then Blockchain Boy is the devil's advocate. So you get to see a balance. I'm all about the balance, bro. Yeah, all right. Yeah, look at all that value, bro. Look at all that value. Look at all that value provided in one conversation, dude. We just go through the maze of topics. You go regulation, go through the maze of topics. All right, yeah, he was talking about Pokedex. All right, I'm going to get off. I'm going to go to my Instagram live, folks, for a more chill stream. Or maybe I'll go on my secret account. Who knows? Anything can happen, bro. But that is all we got. That was Joshua Jake. We had him on. I will upload this conversation that we just had with Joshua Jake. I'll upload it to my YouTube on my second. Maybe I'll go main account because that was a good conversation. But you will see it on YouTube. But hell yeah, folks. Peace out. By the way, the last coin. Hold on. Last coin I got to tell you guys. Vector Space. This is what I was talking about. If anyone didn't hear it, you can simply click here if you want to know where to buy it. I get mine on Coin Metro. It looks like they got listed on 2 more spots. I've never seen this before. But this is an absolute hidden gem, in my opinion. Do your own research. Don't be buying random shit because some idiot named Crypto Mason tells you to. Do your own research. But we're going to go on to Instagram. Peace out.